But if she can keep up the rapping on that like part, on that, especially on that first verse, I think she'll be in a few years. She'll still be a staple of the female hip hop community. I think she'll be on that Megan, you know, right under Cardi B level. YouTube sensation, superstar of the year, Ice Spice.
East Spice
dropped the little EP called Like. We're gonna throw up the cover art right now, but I mean it was some crazy. It was very.
It was good, definitely.
It was very interesting, the cover art. What did you think about the cover art specifically?
Well, so when I was listening to the 3 songs that I hadn't listened to that she had put on that EP, I was watching the visualizer, so the cover art was actually moving and it was twerking.
Right.
So I mean,
that sounds amazing.
It definitely it looks like, you know, like some, to me it looks like almost like anime Disney princess AI program thing that they just kind of did there, and you know, I think she is the first person to actually, like, you know, put her ass on a cover. You
know what's crazy? I love how she leaned, because that is her signature move.
Yeah.
You know, shaking the button and then holding her pussy so you don't see it.
The little clap.
That is honestly, like, I love that she leaned into that. That's cool that she leaned into it. I know that saying that makes me sound awful.
She's trying to pull off what Miley Cyrus never could.
But I love how she leaned into it. Like, she's like, okay, you think that's my signature move? It is now.
Now it is.
Listening to the album or the EP, if she can keep up the level of rapping that she did on the second song, which is I think Princess Diana, the third song, which was Gangster Boo, and I forgot what that fourth song was, but especially that first verse of
something about a
Princess
coochie?
Diana, if she can continue, You a Smoochie, I think that's
You a Smoochie,
the fourth one,
something about a coochie.
But if she can keep up the rapping on that like part, on that, especially on that first verse, I think she'll be, in a few years, she'll still be a staple of the female hip hop community. I think she'll be on that Megan, you know, right under Cardi B level type shit. Because I mean, that was what she said. I'm gonna read a couple lines. She said, nowadays I be ducking them cameras and they hype that I'm up on them banners. Calling my phone, I know they won't answer. In the hood, I'm like Princess Diana. Like that's kind of fire. But then she said, I'm thick because I be eating them oats. Bitches not taking shit from me but notes. That's like a whole Megan Thee Stallion flip. Like that is fire. Like that bar right there is beating a lot of bars that people are writing right now.
I definitely think that she's got a different rhythm to the way that she raps. Obviously, she's got kind of like a funky kind of like UK grime kind of beat going on.
Absolutely.
And I do think that personally, like, she's kind of coming up on like the same wavelength as Jack Harlow and kind of just bringing old school back, and then obviously throwing a new twist on it, which is refreshing because everybody says old music is better, so it's like, why not replicate it and make it better?
Yeah, no, that Gangsta Boo with her and TJ, it reminded me of one of those old school like R&B hip hop type tracks from back in the day, almost like a 21 Questions by like 50 Cent.
Right.
It reminded me of that, and like that shit was fire, man. Like I mean, again, I know that this is probably not popular, but I thought that as an artist, those 3 songs that I hadn't heard before were like, showed a lot of growth. It really did.
But TJ and Many Men did terrible.
No, the little TJ Mini Men was awful. But
Orlando's brother, got to get him the fuck out of here.
On Gangsta Boo, he went crazy. I thought that was a really good song, and I don't know. I thought it was a really good project, and I hope that she grows from this. I hope that everything don't sound like this from here on out. I hope that like maybe she can grow and even become a little better, and we'll see where she goes.
Do you think that she is going to reach those heights though? Because as we discussed before, there is that problem of we are shortening, and not we as like the public, but like they as the artist and the record label are shortening these songs to kind of just give you just enough of them so that you're always wanting more. But is it going to get old, or is it just going to be like that pop my shit, Megan Thee Stallion, like pop up party vibes, like girls are twerking kind of music? You know what I mean? Is that where she's going to lie, Or is that, you know what I mean? Or is she going to heighten from that? Because it's going to get repetitive
I
after a
mean,
while.
listening to some of her shit, it sounds like she has the ability to go a little further. But again, that's really up to her. It depends on.
Well, especially she's just dropping these EPs. Has she even dropped an album?
No. So
So
this is
it's
her
like, so
first
she's
real project.
collabing these songs that these singles that she's already dropped, and then she's just putting them on more EPs so that what, she could just combine them all together and have an album?
Probably not. I'm pretty
You know what I
sure
mean?
she's like, I'm pretty sure right now they're working on something.
Right.
And she's like, because again, like I said, she's not very, she hasn't been in the game very long. She's new. So I think what they're doing is working with her, trying to get her to like grow a little bit.
Yeah.
And maybe they're crafting an album right now. And they dropped a little EP because they're like, okay, you've had two, songs that really blew up. It's time to like deliver with some sort of project, or else it's gonna get stale. You can't keep dropping the EP, the singles and then not give somebody some sort of project, some sort of body of work to listen to.
That's the only thing that's concerning to me, is that it's going to get repetitive after a while.
I'm sure it can be, but there's also a path where it goes the other way, and she
Right.
does start to grow
And absolutely.
does
absolutely.
get better. So I do hope that it ends up going that way.
She's definitely pulling out a new genre in her field, and that's why I feel like everybody's kind of like holding attention to her.
Yeah.
Which is rare.
Yeah.
You know.
And my last point, she raps like a guy rapping to a girl, but like obviously she's a girl rapping to a guy. And like I don't think any of the other female rappers have nailed that to the perfection like she has. Like she really sounds like a dude talking to a female. Like the way she like she's a gangster, and like I really enjoy that. And like I said, I don't think there is any female artist that have been able to capture that sound as perfectly as she has.
Absolutely. And I do have one more question. So what is her real hair?
I don't know.
Is she bald?
Maybe. But I think like the real hair is the poof, and then like
Are you sure?
I think so. I think the real hair is the poof. Oh my god, I love her so much.
What if it just she didn't have the poof though? What if that was a wig? Because it kind of looks wiggy.
I don't care. I love her. I love her bald. I love her with straight hair. I love her with curly hair. I love that lady so much.
Thanks.
Shout out to Ice Spice.
Yeah, shout out.
We're big
Shout
fans.
out.
Dose Reality. Kid ISO.
What do you?
For sure loves you.